When Light Panels first approached us, they actually did say to me they wanted to create a film that was showcasing the features and benefits of the light. Straight away we thought we wanted to show it doing its thing rather than telling the viewer what it can do.
Because it's Gemini, it's a really exciting opportunity to push the bounds creatively. I think quite early on settled on the idea that kind of dance or something with a lot of movement could be a really interesting way to showcase the light, just kind of playing with the shadows and also the flexibility of what that light can do. And after a bit of research, we kind of found a couple of really interesting performers where they were, working overhead on silks. We suddenly thought that could be something that the camera could react with as the silk flies through the air, lights bouncing off it, and could get quite abstract. So we were like, okay, that's where we need to go with it. That's perfect. So after that, we then, started storyboarding, planning. So we devised 3 key scenes for the 2x1. The most ambitious was 3 dancers kind of suspended in the air. The challenges of working at height with speed, music, lights flashing, meters and meters, miles of cabling. We were going to need to just rig every single light up onto the desk. But thankfully we got there and pulled it all off in 3 days.
So the first setup was these 3 hard tunnels that we were calling them. We made these 12 by 12 boxes out of scaff, and then we used ladder truss to sort of strengthen them. So if I did want to use any silks or anything, we knew that the framework would be the same as traditional 12 by 12 boxes.
It was very much a shaft of light that you could step in and out of. If it was soft, it would kind of disperse across the ground. There'd be a gradient to it, but it was kind of very much off and on, which was the challenge. On the ground, we had a steady cam, so we could really kind of flow around the performers as they were dancing. Our camera moves could replicate the move they were doing, so we could accentuate as much of the movement as possible. There was no safe corner to hide a stand anywhere, so everything had to be quite cleverly lit.
Time was of the essence, obviously, and we didn't have time to bring down those 3 tunnels of light, re-rig a 20 by 20 softbox, send it back up. So what we actually did was we manipulated one of our 12 by 12 hard tunnels of light, and we managed to make that into a 20 by. And the quality of light was quite unbelievable. It was beautiful.
Yeah. In the film, it plays in 2 ways. We have our lights from above and Rebecca kind of dancing through them. We really wanted the kind of long shadows and this hard light and kind of making it feel alive and moving. Kind of almost the light was dancing with her. Maybe she's standing still, but the light is now the thing that is creating that motion in shot. So before you know it, it's on a drone.
Again, it's one of the things that we wanted to show off is how punchy and how lightweight this light is. So what that gave us the capabilities to do was have Rebecca standing still, and like Arthur said, suddenly the light was the thing doing the dancing. And although we obviously weren't seeing the light in our shot, we're seeing these really beautiful, long cast, hard shadows just drift across Rebecca.
The amount of versatility and punch you get from such, just even having the 1 unit, no matter what we're shooting, where we're going, it's coming with us.
It's a light that's so versatile because it's RGB, WW, it's lightweight, it's incredibly punchy. The fact that you can take these dual or quad arrays on location with you and do something that you'd normally be using a big HMI for without a generator, on battery power if you wanted to, or just domestic power in any location, for such a huge amount of source, that's invaluable as a filmmaker.